Hello and welcome to Star Life, the channel where you learn everything about your favorite celebrities. Today, we dive into the fascinating world of martial arts cinema to explore the life and career of an undisputed legend, Bolo Yeung. Known for his imposing physique, piercing gaze, and unforgettable villain roles, Bolo Yeung is an icon of the genre. From his epic battles in classics like Enter the Dragon and Bloodsport to his personal journey marked by resilience, his story is as captivating as his on-screen performances. As the golden age of martial arts films faded, many have wondered, what happened to Bolo Yeung as he approaches his 80s? Join us as we uncover his incredible journey, from his humble beginnings in China to his rise in Hollywood, his legendary fights, and his life today. The origins of a titan, Bolo Yeung's childhood. Bolo Yeung, born Yang Zi on July 3, 1946, in Guangzhou, China, grew up during a time of significant political and social upheaval. Raised in a nation undergoing profound transformation, marked by the rise of communism and major cultural shifts, Yeung found solace in martial arts from the age of 10. Kung Fu became his compass, providing discipline and purpose in a chaotic world. Far from the glitz of Hollywood, his childhood was that of a boy searching for his place in a China seeking its identity. These early years forged not only his physical strength but also a mental resilience that would propel him toward an extraordinary future. The China of the 1940s and 1950s, with its political and economic challenges, shaped Yang's path toward a bold destiny. Martial arts, which he practiced with passion, became an outlet and a gateway to excellence. This early discipline laid the foundation for a career where raw power and martial grace would combine to create a unique screen presence. A daring escape, the journey to Hong Kong. Faced with an increasingly oppressive climate in mainland China, Yang Zi made a life-changing decision. In a remarkable act of courage, he swam across the Shenzhen River to reach Hong Kong, a vibrant territory brimming with promise and freedom. This journey was not just physical. It symbolized a leap toward an uncertain but hopeful future. Arriving in Hong Kong in the 1960s, Yeung discovered a city buzzing with energy, a cultural crossroads where Eastern and Western influences collided. Hong Kong was then a thriving hub for bodybuilding, a discipline gaining popularity among the public. With unwavering determination, Yeung immersed himself in this world, sculpting the muscular physique that would become his trademark. His victory at the Mr. Hong Kong bodybuilding competition in the 1960s was a pivotal moment. This triumph was more than a personal achievement. It caught the eye of film producers, captivated by his charisma and extraordinary stature. Hong Kong's dynamic energy provided the perfect environment for Yeung to transform his passion for bodybuilding and martial arts into a cinematic career. The birth of an icon, from bodybuilding to cinema. In the vibrant melting pot of Hong Kong, Yang Zi, now known as Bolo Yeung, found fertile ground to nurture his talents. His rigorous discipline and exceptional physical strength made him a standout in the local fitness scene. His Mr. Hong Kong victory was just the beginning. It drew the attention of the prestigious Shaw brothers, a cornerstone of Hong Kong's film industry. They saw in Bolo a unique potential to portray charismatic and intimidating villains. In the 1970s, Bolo Yeung became a defining figure in martial arts cinema, collaborating with the Shaw brothers on films that shaped the genre. His roles in productions like The Heroic Ones and The Deadly Duo showcased his ability to blend raw power with emotional depth. Unlike one-dimensional villains, Bolo infused his characters with a fascinating complexity, combining physical menace with psychological nuance. His commanding presence and intense gaze captivated audiences, making him the perfect antagonist to face the genre's legendary heroes. A legendary friendship, Bolo Yeung and Bruce Lee. One of the most defining chapters of Bolo Yeung's career was his meeting with Bruce Lee, a global martial arts icon. Their friendship, born from a shared passion for combat and cinema, became legendary. Bolo and Bruce, bound by mutual respect, shared moments that would define their careers. A famous anecdote recounts their friendly duel, an epic 30-minute fight where neither could gain the upper hand. The next day, Bruce admitted to Bolo that he was sore all over, a testament to the intensity of their clash. This camaraderie reached its peak in Enter the Dragon, 1973, a film that revolutionized martial arts cinema. Bolo played Bolo, a formidable opponent to Bruce Lee's character. Their fight, choreographed with masterful precision, remains one of the genre's most iconic scenes. The global success of Enter the Dragon propelled Bolo onto the international stage, opening doors to Hollywood. However, Bruce Lee's tragic death in 1973 left a profound void in Bolo's life. Despite this loss, their collaboration's legacy continued to inspire Bolo, who carried their shared passion for martial arts to a global audience. Conquering Hollywood, a career on the rise. The success of Enter the Dragon marked a turning point for Bolo Yeung. After dominating Hong Kong cinema, he caught the attention of Hollywood studios. His impressive physique and martial arts skills made him a natural choice for villain roles. In the 1970s and 1980s, Bolo took on numerous projects, working with stars like Jean-Claude Van Damme in cult classics such as Bloodsport, 1988, and Double Impact, 1991. His role as Chong Li in Bloodsport, a ruthless fighter in a clandestine tournament, became iconic. His performance, blending brutality with magnetic charisma, made him a villain audiences loved to hate. Bloodsport was a massive success, grossing $12 million on a modest $1.1 million budget. The film, driven by the on-screen rivalry between Bolo and Van Damme, became a cornerstone of action cinema. Bolo demonstrated not only his physical prowess but also his ability to portray complex characters, balancing cruelty and humanity. This period marked the peak of his career, with over 30 films to his credit in the 1980s, ranging from leading roles to memorable appearances. An unexpected evolution, from villain to mentor. In the late 1980s and early 1990s, Bolo Yeung surprised fans by exploring more nuanced roles. After portraying iconic villains, he transitioned to playing mentors and fatherly figures, revealing a new facet of his talent. In films like Shoot Fighter, Fight to the Death and TC 2000, Bolo embodied wise senseis, guiding young fighters with compassion and insight. This shift was more than a change in roles. It allowed Bolo to showcase his versatility, moving from intimidation to inspiration. This transition, though surprising, proved fruitful. Fans accustomed to seeing him as an antagonist discovered a be-on-the-lookout capable of evoking emotion through restraint and depth. Even in darker roles, such as in Tiger Claws 2, 1996, he brought a subtlety that enriched his characters. This evolution reflected his own growth as an actor, proving he was more than just a stock villain. The 1990s, a lasting presence. The 1990s solidified Bolo Yeung's legend. Films like Blood Fight, 1989, and Ironheart, 1992, highlighted his unique charisma. In Blood Fight, he played Chong Li, a merciless champion whose sadistic brutality captivated audiences. In Ironheart, his role as Ice, a silent but menacing enforcer, stole the show despite limited screen time. These performances, often overshadowed by his more famous roles, underscore his ability to captivate, even in lesser-known productions. These films, now celebrated in collections like the Bolo Yeung Classics Double Feature by MVD Rewind Collection, are time capsules of the 1980s and 1990s. They capture the retro aesthetic and raw energy of the era's action cinema, with Bolo at the heart of the action. His presence, whether central or supporting, was always unforgettable. Bolo Yeung today, a legend still active. At 78, Bolo Yeung remains an active and respected figure. Residing in Monterey Park, California, he serves as president of the Hong Kong Gym Business Association, reflecting his ongoing commitment to fitness and martial arts. He hasn't entirely retired from acting. In 2023, he delighted fans with a rare appearance in Southern California for a signing event. Additionally, he stars in an upcoming action thriller, The First, currently in post-production, proving his passion for cinema still burns bright. On a personal note, Bolo remains private. Married, he keeps his wife's identity out of the public eye, but proudly shares the successes of his 3 children, Danny, David, and Deborah, who follow in his footsteps in bodybuilding and martial arts. His life, marked by unwavering discipline and genuine humility, reflects the values he has always embodied. An enduring legacy. Bolo Yeung is more than a martial arts film icon. He is a testament to perseverance, talent, and transformation. From his tumultuous childhood in China to his daring escape to Hong Kong, from his bodybuilding triumphs to his legendary Hollywood roles, his journey is a celebration of resilience. His performances, whether as terrifying villains or inspiring mentors, have left a mark on generations of fans. Through films like Enter the Dragon, Bloodsport, and Double Impact, Bolo redefined what it means to be an antagonist while proving he could also be a hero. As we celebrate his legacy, Bolo Yeung continues to inspire, whether through his occasional appearances or his dedication to fitness. His story reminds us that true strength lies not only in the body but also in the mind and heart. That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Be on the Lookout Yeung's life, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Star Life to stay tuned for more. Keep an eye out for the next video on your screen, you're going to love it. See you soon.